AHM were a company that mostly imported models from people like Rivarossi and Mehano and so on, and even I think Triang too, and they sold them on the American market. But they were around for years and years. I was still going when I lived in the US until the late 90s, I think. And yeah, they put out some good models. But during the American Bicentennial in 1976, all the model makers rushed out to produce models of real locomotives and some, fantasy. But in real life it happened too. They painted them in patriotic colours to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the USA. So this box says 5015 Spirit of 76 Alco Century 424. So the finest hobbies from around the world. There you go. Associated Hobby Manufacturers Incorporated, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, made in Austria. So there's the Q. This is a Roco model. Now, considering how little I paid for this, to get a Roco model, I think I paid $5 or something. It was ridiculous. To get a Roco model for $5, Austrian quality, is quite remarkable. So already, I didn't even notice that before. We're already on to a winner. It looks beautiful. It really does. I really do like these American bicentennial trains, and everything looks like it's intact. Yep, it's brand new basically. So I guess he wasn't lying. Made in Austria. So inside there would be a Roco central motor, probably driving both trucks, I would say, at least one. And there's pickup on just the front truck. So, Roco is one of the suppliers into the US market that AHM would, contract or offer to go into deals with or license models to sell in the US market. And beautiful detail. I'm just looking at the model itself. I'll zoom in a bit, hold on, so you can have a better look. Now look at that. It's in mint condition, brand new. But the $64 million question is, will it run after 60 years in a box of having never been run? Usually they don't. What happens is the oil and the gears, basically they turn to like a kind of a tar. And this tar-like substance won't work if they've been stored this long. But it shouldn't be any problem to bring back to factory condition. So we'll send it this way first to see if it works. Well, it wants to. Oh, I've got when you see this, I've got a triang double-ended. You got a cameo appearance here by a triang transcontinental double-headed diesel that I changed the profile wheels to lower profile and put pickups on the back. That's for another day. So let's see if we can get this fellow working. There he goes. So that's pretty amazing after 60 years, or nearly 60 years. That noise is just needs a bit of lubricant. It's dried out. But let's see how slow we can get it to run. No, it's not happening. Well, I say with a bit of a clean, that will be a super runner. And very attractive prototype. I love Alcos. I can understand why so many American rail fans. I'm not wearing nail varnish from the year I spray painted black earlier on. Yeah, I know it is Pride Month, no, but it's black paint. And so, yeah, just beautiful and tremendous nostalgia. I'm so happy all the decals are intact. The US coat of arms here, and the American flag. It almost has a NASA spaceship quality about it with the stars and stripes and those colors. So, real piece of American, and to it, and let's be fair, an Austrian history. Let's see what the box says. I always loved looking at the old ads on the box. This goes back to when I was a kid. I used to love stuff like this. So the first thing there is a Baltimore Ohio switch-o, ball bearing motor, operating headlight. That's the Rivarossi one, I'm pretty sure. It came with a tender, B&O switcher in 3 colours, Indiana Harbour Belt, 080 with tender, a large one. That might have been Rivarossi as well, or Mehano. Then you have the GEU 25C, and I think that's definitely Mehano that made that one. It came in BP or whatever that was, then Burlington, then Seaboard, CNP, Canadian National Pacific, it's pretty funny, Santa Fe, and Louisville and Nashville. New wheel profile. This car has many new features. New 0.040 wheel flange, compatible with all NRA, NMRA standards and recommended practices. Another AHM hobby masterpiece. On the other side is ads for a Pennsylvania 2882 Y8B. That's a beast. That was probably be a Rivarossi model. And then you have a BL2. I have that. Many names available. I don't even know many roads didn't use that locomotive. There's a Berkshire as we say here, and an old-time American 440. So what was amazing was, I guess because of the sheer numbers they imported these in, they were actually cheaper than what was available in Europe. You know, they were cheaper there. And this one here, they often ship them with less weight in them. So there's usually a smaller weight to cut down shipping costs. Because have you ever had a Roco locomotive? It's a beast. They are beasts. Weight-wise, they usually have a huge motor in them. So there we go. Piece of American history, piece of my history, and that's one of the reasons we love this hobby.